É, agora sim. Agora sim. Ô, peste. Por causa dos efeitos. Ato 1 ainda. Caramba, velho. O jogo é bem pequenininho, graças a Deus. Eu também não fiz missão nenhuma esta merda, né? Fiquei só andando feio. Vambora. Essa hora de destino cair abaixo do nível crítico. Ah, se ele ficar abaixo de críticos, a galera vai começar a sumir. Assim, né? Eu deixei um destino na merda. Pô, velho. E agora? Que merda. Pô, ele é forçado, meu Deus. Sagar. Tá bom, primeiramente. Missão no hospital. O que é isso assim? Tá ocorrendo um evento desconhecido. Ah, vou lá ver, velho. Aqui, ó, deslizamento do crítico, e agora? Vou ter que fazer alguma coisa. Eu vou começar a curar a galera. Tappenbrook. Tá com resfriado. Enxaqueca. E eu ainda não falei com esse cara aqui que eu não achei ele, já contei esse cara o hospital todinho. Tá, eu vou a enfermeira que ela tá com um resfriado, né? Vou fazer uma garapinha pra ela. Tem cor pra isso já? Tem. Eu vou até desse evento. Opa, chega. Chega, filho.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Do you need medical help yourself, Nurse?
I'm afraid I've contracted some illness, Dr. Reed.
Not under my watch, Nurse. Take this. You'll feel better.
Thank you, Dr. Reed.
Nada.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Beleza, vamos para a luta chapéu. Eu vou encontrar um Skull, velho. Deixa eu chamar esse bagulho aqui. Sim, é realidade. Eu tenho dinheiro para comprar a escopeta do Milton. Comprar a escopeta. Meu Deus, não sei.
Good evening,
mas...
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I'd like to see you.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
400 pontos. Engardo do Milton, 2 cartuchos. Ah, velho, vou pegar. Cadência de tiro 10, CMD carga 15. Eu tenho com uma no inventário também. Carne de tiro 10, time de carga 8. Ixi, que 200 de dano. Ah, velho, a minha é melhor. Não, vou pra minha. Deixa eu quieto, comprar escopeta, deixa eu quieto. Vou comprar uma chumedozinho de ergotamina. Que diabo é isso? Crítico. Oi. Que? Mentira, que aquele Nokia verde tá no Free Fire.
Samuel fez a proeza de botar Free Fire, só que é só a parte de sniper. Tá ligado?
Meu Jesus amado, os caras é doido.
Tem Free Fire, tem Sonic, tem Dragon Ball.
Budokai Tenkaichi, né?
Hã?
Budokai
Não sei,
Tenkaichi.
não vi. Tem Assassin's Creed, God of War.
Meu amigo, esses cabos é doido.
Não, aquele
pô.
Nokia, o Kaique tentou instalar os jogos mais 18, né? Só que
Oxe, não é?
não dava pra ver que era só pixel.
Oxi, e é, né? Que é um safado.
Tu acha? Teu marido é um safado.
Meu não, seu.
Meu nada, vai, gente. Samuel.
Razão.
E Sérgio.
Sérgio.
Ou Severino.
É pra onde?
Na casa da mãe João.
Consegui reto e virar direito. É claro que tem sido um beco escuro. É por aqui mesmo. Darius. Darius? Esse quem é Darius? É o Pirraia.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Não, Darius é o velho. Doidão.
It's locked, all right.
Foi o velho que guardava a enfermeira. Nem aqui embaixo de outro lado. É assim, eu acho que aqui embaixo. Né? Opa, como é que foi isso? Ah, L2. Habilidade passiva. Ah, gostei, velho. Mas não é que 15. Onde é que eu tô? Pra trás. Ah. Eu não tô vendo o guarda fazendo T-pose não, tô. Meu Deus, tô. Tá bem? Meu Deus, não dá no guarda fazendo T-pose. Ai, meu Deus. Me mandou o bagulho aqui, quem foi? Ah, Riquelme. Cá.
I cannot enter.
Da hora. Fecha. Ele avança em mim também, ó. E vem não, Raquel. Matei um rapaz, tá cheio de bicho aqui. Infinito não, é porque aí uns 200 jogos acho que eu tenho. Ei! Como é que o diabo mata um bicho nível 24? Uma porrada aí, mano. Minha chave. Deixa, certo? Dá medo de vai ser falir.
It's locked.
Aí aqui não abre. Aí tem uns scalpos lá embaixo. Azar, hein, desgraçado. Rapaz, pancada, filho. Pancada resolve tudo. Vamos concluir o evento? Vamos ver. Alguma coisa pra fazer no mapa. Dá uma missão principal agora. Oh meu Deus, vamos voltar. Ei, controle. Começou o controle. Pronto, se você apagar é pra lá, é pra lá. Ah, é só ignorar que eu matei, beleza. Falta uma pirâmide estranha, velho. Eita, moleque, começou. Agora foi. Seis vezes pra pegar esse cara de vixe,
Evening, Edgar. Could I get your professional opinion?
Please speak. but I have something important to tell you.
This strain of flu, it's very different from the one I saw in Europe. It's downright peculiar.
Really? What makes you say that?
I never saw symptoms like this when I was in France. Not at all.
I see. Do you have anything more to go on?
This disease spreads and looks like the Spanish flu, but its effects differ greatly. The London strain is different from the continental one.
This is very interesting. Did you find something else?
Yes. Unlike the flu, the infected begin to show an increase in outwardly aggressive behavior. More than simple agitation. Once docile people become violent.
You mean like rabies? Is there a chance we could create a vaccine, Jonathan, like Pasteur? By the stove, that would be smashing.
There's a lot we're not seeing here. But it is spreading, and quickly. If we don't act, the whole city could be lost.
But Jonathan, we've a fantastic opportunity sitting right here in front of us. A weapon of choice.
What on earth do you mean?
Why, you, my dear boy. With your expertise and your blood, we could isolate the properties that course through your veins. Think about the possibilities.
I admit it did occur to me. Blood seems to be the common factor in all of this.
I totally agree. We're in uncharted territory here. Maybe it's just wishful thinking, but imagine the possibilities.
We'll discuss this more later. Thank you for your time.
No, thank you, Jonathan. But as I said, I needed to talk to you. I have some rather bad news.
Yes?
I'm afraid it's your sister.
My sister?
She's to be buried this evening at Whitechapel Cemetery. Your mother published the obituary this morning. I'm sorry, Jonathan. Please accept my condolences.
Vou deixar ela no túmulo, lá do final de Mary. É longe? Ah, é pertinho. Mas na medida do possível, né? Sim! Cadê? Ah, tinha vindo no hospital. Oh, só que eu ia sair. Tô com quem? Eu acabei de sair de lá. Ah! Fazer o que aqui? Aqui dentro.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
Perhaps too capable. Nurse Crane also ran an illicit dispensary in Whitechapel. I had to ask for her resignation.
I see. Well, we'll just have to manage without her assistance.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood. Day and night, don't you think?
All vampires drink blood by nature. Me, I praise the lady's exemplary moral fiber.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
Well, Jonathan, she sought me out and offered me the position. It's been a very profitable partnership for both parties.
Yeah.
Do you know anything about the vampire hunters in the East End?
Without a doubt, it's the Guard of Priwen. Zealots to the last man.
They're definitely well organized and equipped.
They're extremely dangerous and not to be trifled with. To them, you're a feral beast, and I, your accomplice.
Where do they come from?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
We'll talk later.
Vamos correr o evento? Pelo amor de Jesus. Vamos correr. É só conversar com o velho. Vamos embora. Vamos embora!
I never thought I would have to attend my murdered sister's funeral. Mary, I can't forgive myself. I'll find the truth about what happened to us.
Tem caçador aqui.
I swear.
Deixa eu ver o livro. Ele não acontece não, velho. Eu, Azarito. Aqui da capete.
My dear sister, I don't know if I have the strength.
Musical. Bicho, tem mensagem que não tá aparecendo nesse mesmo. Boa noite, Rica.
What do you want? Somebody help!
Acabou.
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me. Why?
They've lost their minds in the epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
I am Xiaoxun. Thank you so much for helping me,
Eu vou nem
Mr.
estar
Reed.
ali.
I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Calma, moleque, os caras fizeram a festa.
It's locked.
Não, calma.
Carnage. Is Father Whitaker's disciple among the bodies, I wonder? This man's far too old to be Samuel. No. By the look of his clothes, this man's a docker. Samuel isn't here. I had better follow the blood trail.
Eu quero essa.
It's locked, all right.
Vamos pegar ele. Ele não testei como funciona a outra. Deixa. Nossa, na hora. Participe discretamente do funeral de Mary. Tá passivo. Não, não é pra nada, ela mesmo. É ali.
Since I can't reveal myself to my mother now, I must find a discreet spot to attend the ceremony.
I am the resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
Coitada, velho.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
These are the legal requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh, Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me home.
Yes, madam.
one thing. One thing. This is a nightmare.
Jonathan, there is nothing you can do but accept it.
What brings you here?
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person. Vibrant, full of life. She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me. And it led to her death.
Jonathan, don't.
I still hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head. Her mind shattered, and it haunts me.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
How is it possible? Tell me. Is it so easy to take a life every night, and then just smile and nod at those you spared?
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies, feeding your remorse. We are weakest when we grieve, and the guilt blurs our senses.
And so this is why you're here. To warn me. You've felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends. Loved ones I cherished. Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
You may be right.
Of course. I've stared upon this world for centuries, and time has taught me to deal with guilt, if not erase it.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is not far from here. Go there and make your peace. Find the solace you need.
My lady wants me to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Que é esconderijo? É. Tem uma coisa aqui. Máquina de trabalhar o quê? 480 pistola. 153. Aumentando o calor a 10%. Ah, o dano dela tá bom, vou aumentar a recarga. Vou aumentar pra ela assim. Ah, me falta. Beleza. Ok, falta bagulho. fazer aqui agora? Embargo no hospital. Novo diálogo disponível.
And off to church he goes, a newborn seeking divine consent to lick the blood on the soft and pointy crown.
Who are you? Make yourself known.
Newborn, you reek of guilt and pointless compassion. Shed your skin, forget your old weaker self.
What do you want from me?
Ascalon does not approve of lone wolves who bring unwanted eyes to our pastures.
So your name is Ascalon?
Ascalon's will is vampire law. Learn them, abide by them, or I shall return as your judge and jury.
Beleza.
These immortals try my patience with their plans and unsolicited counsel.
Tá plantando, velho. Mas é plantando.
Esse é o choque ou não vi?
Ui.
Ah, tu não faz isso aqui não?
Não.
Tu fica mais 5 a mais tarde.
Yes?
Um calvo.
What is it that you want?
I'm sorry to disturb you at such a late hour.
No worries, my son. I'm still quite awake, having just returned from a funeral.
Yes, I know. I've forgotten what I wanted. I don't know.
May I help you, John? You seem somewhat perturbed.
I haven't the strength to cross the threshold. I wish to pray, to cleanse my soul.
The church is shut by order of the bishop. But I'm still the vicar of St. Mary's, if that is any use to you, my son.
You seem to me a good soul, vicar. But this is a personal matter.
There are no secrets from God, my son. If your heart needs comfort, consider me your chapel. For I can be as silent as stone.
I've words for one departed. They're not for living ears to hear.
Your eyes burn with rage, yet I see the pain that lies beyond. I am here to lighten the burden of all God's creatures. Whatever you tell me is between us and the Lord.
Very well, priest. As you seem quite adamant.
Open your heart, my son. Tell me what burdens you. With whom do you wish to speak?
She was my sister.
You seem so troubled by the loss of this girl. What happened to her?
She was murdered.
I see. And how are you feeling, my son?
I feel responsible. The pain is consuming me.
I have a final question for you, my son. This is of the utmost importance.
Ask your question, Vicar.
What words would you like to say to your poor sister?
I'm so sorry, Mary. I promise to find who is responsible for all this. I'll put an end to this horror.
You have been heard, my son, and your burden will lighten if your words are sincere. Go in peace now, and live your life in the way she would have wanted.
Beleza. Ah, bingo.
There. I can best to that vigor. Do I feel better? Only time will tell.
Ele tá papadinho, não tem? Como é que eu vejo isso aqui, mano? Se faria esse ato, não tá no papadinho. Ah, vou pôr esse maluco aqui.
Good evening, Doctor. Can I help you?
Do you need assistance?
That would be nice of you, Doctor. Who knows what I may have caught during my investigation.
If you persist in investigating the most pox-ridden boroughs of London, you must accept the risks.
Thank you, sir.
Juramento de Hipócrates.
Have you any news of Nurse Crane, her dispensary?
It appears the dispensary is now a major source of contagion in Whitechapel. Someone should do something about it, but no one cares.
Goodbye, Mr. Darby. Farewell.
Acabou. Sim, missões.
Mãe, não botar a galinha na comida? Pode só, cara.
It ain't you, man!
This is despicable.
Remorse and pain are precious when binding you to the earth.
You. I remember you.
Fear be gone. I would harm no child of my making.
Bicho diabo, é.
This is your doing. You made me this creature. What are you?
I am the land. You are our champion.
You selected me, chose me.
As shall my children yet to come.
What is it you seek?
This age is sickly. An ancient poison, an older rage, brewed in a cauldron newly forged.
This has something to do with the epidemic.
Seek truth, my champion. Defeat the serpent of knowing with iron spur.
I've had enough of others making decisions for me. pretending to know how I should feel or behave. So the vampire who made me is some sort of disembodied entity? Or was he just projecting this vision in my mind? Maybe Edgar can help me with this one.
Conseguiu o rastro de sangue. Opa.
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
As I feared, Samuel no longer preaches the good word.
Eita peste! Menino! Lealdade você forma de evoluir com sangue de cidadãos.
O que é isso?
Tô lendo. Duas pancadas, bicho. É 10 anos pra carregar. Não, só fala. padre? Cadê aqui?
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Aonde? Informar o padre. Ninguém não delírio. Bom. Algum volante bom de empunhadura. Santa expande totalmente a cada golpe de arma. Desconto do vigor em 10. Não dá pra voltar. Oxi! Não, desce. Pega ele já, velho. que eu chego no meio do destino? Pro cemitério. Ainda tá aqui.
Shouldn't you go back home, where you'll be safe?
Maybe later. But for now, I need to talk to my husband at the cemetery, Mr. Reed.
O jogo travou!
Primeira vez foi?
E agora, boy? O jogo já era.
Isaac,
Parece ainda vai. Mas o jogo já era.
Isaac, não tem flecha aí, não.
Não vai não. É só fechar o jogo não vai, mas perder progresso. Nem salvei ainda. Vamos torcer pra voltar, né?
E o pior, Isaac? Tá não tem isso ainda.
É, o jogo foi embora, mas tem que fechar e abrir de novo. E quem disse que o jogo fecha?